Interesting question. Could a person add milk to coffee on Shabbat? So generally the rule is the kli rishon, kli sheni, kli shlishi. Kli rishon is the pot that was on the fire. Kli sheni is the cup that was put in secondary, and a kli shlishi. Generally the rule is kli rishon cooks, kli sheni doesn't cook, but only kalei bishul, light things, the kli sheni could cook. And the Gemara has a few things that are treated like kalei bishul, but yet the later post-game treat every food, unless known otherwise, as kalei bishul, and therefore you shouldn't put it in a kli sheni. So meaning every food, if it's unknown, except for the one specified, Gemara, water, oil, are considered bishul in a kli sheni. Now we add milk to coffee, so if it's a kli rishon, of course you can't do it. Kli sheni, if it's treated like kalei bishul, would be a problem because the resulting coffee is about 130 to 140 degrees when a person drinks it. So when you put the milk in the kli sheni, that should be a problem if it's kalei bishul. Aruch Harav says that milk is not kalei bishul because it's like water, and therefore you can put it in a kli sheni because it's on the list of things that are not kalei bishul. Navarad doesn't agree. He says milk is kalei bishul, but he says if the milk was cooked already, then you could add in a svek sveka. Number one is maybe it's not kalei bishul, and number two is maybe there's en bishul acha bishul balach, because it's a liquid, it was cooked already. So if it was cooked already, you could be lenient. That's the Mishnah Berurah. What about today? So our milk today is pasteurized. Pasteurization gets to about 161 degrees. Now, is that called cooked? Moshe Feinstein does say 160 degrees is already considered cooked. But the question is, our milk just makes the borderline. Tzitz Eliezer has a tshuva about it, adding milk again to a kli sheni. Again, the kli shlishi certainly allowed, kli rishon definitely not allowed. Question is the kli sheni. So Tzitz Eliezer has a teshuvah, and he says it's allowed for a bunch of considerations. Number one is Shulchan Aruch Harav, it may not be kalei bishul. Number two, even if it is, maybe en bishul acha bishul bilbalach. Number three is that, and even if 160 may not be cooking, but since right now you're not exceeding that temperature, for that matter, it may be considered en bishul acha bishul. Bottom line is, he says you'd be allowed to put our milk into a coffee in a kli sheni. Have a good day.